What's up, everybody? Welcome to week 2, lesson 2 of your guys' introductory Capoeira course. If you're a high schooler that's just jumping in for a quick review, this video is a review of the 4-move sequence that we did in lesson 2, week 2. If you're just coming in out of nowhere, feel free to jump in, and this will serve as a nice little tutorial of some basic beginner and elementary Capoeira moves. Okay? So this sequence and all Capoeira sequences, generally speaking, begin with the Ginga. And if you don't know what a Ginga is, you should probably press pause right now, go back to one of my earlier videos and learn the Ginga first. Okay, the Ginga is a fundamental stance of Capoeira, very important, very critical to have a solid understanding what the Ginga is. Now the sequence, including Ginga, looks like this. I throw a couple Gingas here, and I'm going to attack melee frente. Now I'm going to attack Capoeira, then I'm going to turn my hips, attack martelo, and I'm going to drop my hand and rotate around my hand. Back to parallel. So let's break that down step by step, okay? The first attack, melee de frente. This attack is not meant as a self-defense, traumatizing situation if someone's coming after you in a back alley. I do not recommend using this kick. This kick is to demonstrate your own balance and to elicit a response from your opponent, moving from one side to the other. It's all about control, okay? Now similarly to that Capoeira kick we learned in lesson 1, this kick has a similar concept of bringing my hips forward, leaning my body back, and ranging out my leg as far as I can, and bringing it back to parallel. All right? The first step is to engage the hips, send them forward. Next step is to arch the leg forward through your opponent's space and back to where it began. Make sure not to overcommit that leg and lose your balance here. This is a bad position, you're exposed, you're off balance. You must control the leg forward and back. Control the leg forward and back. The height is not so critical. Just try and get it straight and back. Different situations are going to call for different heights of the kick. So it's all about control and all about balancing your body, controlling your speed, and forcing your opponent from one side to the other. If you've never thrown that kick before, hit pause right now and throw a few, okay? I recommend going like this. Lean to one side, lean to the other, lean back and kick. Lean to one side, lean to the other, lean back and kick. Lean, the foot that you push off kicks, then I lean, the other foot that I push off kicks. Always coming through a nice, deep and controlled squat, parallel position, cadeira as they call it in Capoeira. Now the second attack is a leg sweep. The idea is your opponent's trying to kick you, and then instead of just using an escape to get out of the way, you turn their attack into a moment of weakness by sweeping their leg. Bang! So essentially, you're attacking the spot where their foot touches the floor. Now with Capoeira, your opponent can be close to you, in which case you sweep here. Your opponent can be at more of a middle range, in which case you extend the leg, but I'm still standing. Or if you're really trying to get someone far away, your maximum range is going to drop your hand all the way to the ground and extend. Okay? It's up to you how much you want to push yourself in this tutorial, but maintain a couple of key themes, okay? Number 1, the leg that extends, that second hand comes up to protect. If I'm sweeping this way with my left leg, my left arm protects my face. Remember, someone's kicking you, right? Someone's kicking you. You're trying to sweep their leg. Don't be focused on the leg with your face wide open here. Go for that leg, but protect yourself. Okay? So once again, from the side, let's throw out a few together. Okay, we're in our squat. Extend that right leg straight. Drop the hips low. Go for the sweep. Reverse to the squat. Send your leg sweep. Reverse to the squat. Sweep. Reverse to the squat. And sweep. Reverse to the squat. Maybe a few mid-range, parallel, mid-range, Again, if you're just joining in, throw it on pause, get a master of that movement, and we move on. We combine the two. We're gonna lean, meio de frente with one leg, sweep with the other leg. Meio de frente with one leg, drop it low, sweep with the other leg. Meio de frente, parallelo, rasteira, other side. Meio de frente, drop it low, rasteira, other side. Very good. Now what comes after the rasteira? Hypothetical situation, you try the sweep, it doesn't work. Okay, so what do? You try and throw off your opponent after going low. You reverse your weight, pivot your foot, sink the hip forward, raise the knee and throw martello, bang. You attack the person low, trying to sweep them. You reverse out of it and martello. Now we worked martello on our last tutorial, but let me give you the basics again. Step 1 for a martello, base foot has to turn. Step 2 for a martello, hip has to sink in. Step 3 is I lean back, raise my knee. Step 4, extend the foot and switch the arms. Boom, boom, boom. My backhand, as you can see, is answering a phone, protecting my head. My front arm counterbalances the leg without swinging too wild. So the martello, once again, foot, hip, knee, kick, back, other side. Foot, hip, knee, kick. Other side. Foot, hip, lean back, knee, kick. Other side. Foot, hip, knee, kick. Boom. Okay? I recommend working that through and getting confident with it before we add to the sequence. But once we're confident with that, we add it all in together, okay? Along with our Ginga, okay? Now, if you don't know what a Ginga is, touch back into one of my old videos, okay? It's a very fundamental, very important stance of Capoeira. And so with Ginga, 2, 3, we throw our meio de frente. Parallel. We try our rasteira. Doesn't work. Parallel. Turn our hips martello. Parallel. Very good. We Ginga off again. 1. That's Ginga 4 times. 2, 3, 4. Meio de frente with one leg. Parallel. Drop it low. Rasteira. Doesn't work. Come back to parallel. Open the foot, hip, knee, kick, martello. And finish and come back to, for simplicity's sake, parallel position. Now when we run it through straight with 4 Gingas, it should look like this. Ginga, Ginga, 3, 4. Meia lua, rasteira, martello. Push right to the Ginga. 1, 2, 3, 4. Meia lua, rasteira, parallel martello, and cadeira. Very good. Now the last movement of this sequence is meant as a bit of acrobatic body control, okay? Now we're working with limited space, right? This is living room capoeira. This is brought on and inspired by the social distance and the lockdown situation we're all in right now. Hope maybe you're getting in touch with this video long after it's over and you can go out to a wide space and you can practice a bigger capoeira acrobatics. But I'm trying to think of stuff that is usable in a small space. And this move is just a bit of self-control where we place a hand on the ground and simply move in a circle around it. There's 2 ways to execute this in terms of how you contact your hand to the ground. And this is an evolving theme in capoeira as you build your acrobatic repertoire. This is a similar concept that you're going to have to grasp. Way the first, and this is the one that I prefer for a movement like this, is I try and place this corner heel of my hand on the ground. What this allows me to do is engage my arm in one position and keep my body swinging around. So that theoretically, I can just keep running around in a circle here, like a road runner. I can place my top arm here, wherever I think it's gonna look cooler. And my spin and momentum is more easily maintained. Now, if you don't have the arm power, or if you this hand just grips the ground too much and you don't feel like you can get a spin there, then what I recommend is placing your hand with the shoulder open. Then as your body goes, the body rotates around the stationary hand. So if I place my hand on the ground with my shoulder open and the fingers facing towards the back, my hand can stay in the same spot and I can smoothly and gently make my way around. Now when I reach my maximum here, my shoulder cannot torque any farther. You have to return your body weight to your feet and come up. You cannot keep spinning if you use this second motion because your hand is glued, and if your hand is glued, then you are subject to the limitations of your shoulder flexibility. Okay, so that's two options. One, you place the heel and you create a spinning slippery surface. Okay, good beginner for a piano mile. You can go upside down maybe one day and use that to spin. Option two, you plant the hand with the shoulder open and you simply move around the hand as far as you can. While the hand stays in one spot, your body comes around it, and when you can't reach it anymore, you gotta pick the hand up and come back. So from the sequence, it's gonna look like so. You throw the martello high, you're gonna drop the body low, connect the hand to the ground, and rotate. Back to the front. Other side, you're gonna be coming off the martello. Drop it low, connect to the ground, rotate. One more time, two more times. Martello, drop it low, down and rotate. Martello, drop it low, down and rotate. Okay? So again, if you're just tuning in out of nowhere, hit pause, work that a bit. Find out what your range of your shoulder is. Find out what kind of flexibility you have, what kind of strength, whether or not you can position that hand weight. Experiment a bit. For everybody else, we're moving along. We're putting everything together, okay? We'll do two slow, then I'll throw on the music, and we'll do a handful with the music going full blast, okay? So let's come to parallel. Let's start with 3 gingas. 1, 2, 3. Meio de frente with one leg. Parallel. Drop it low, rasteira. With the other leg. Parallel. Turn the hips, martello. Parallel. Drop the body weight, rotate around. Parallel. Ginga off. 1, 2, 3. Meio de frente. Parallel. Rasteira. Parallel. Martello. Parallel. Drop the hands and rotate. All right. Let's throw in some music and do it for real. All right, guys, here we go. We're in parallel. It's 3 gingas, okay? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Melody straight. Rasteira. Martello. Drop it. Go one extra ginga other side. One more. And last one. 4 gingas only. 2, 4, melody 3. Astera. Martelo. Drop the low root. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed week 2, lesson 2 tutorial. New videos coming every week. Thanks for joining. Thanks for participating. Have a great day.